As a student studying in India, you may not be fully aware of the rights and provisions given to us by the Constitution. Now, this can possibly lead to many students being exploited or taken advantage of in certain situations. We collected some crucial information that we believe could help each and every student studying in India. So, if you are a school or college going student, this video is for you. But hey, even if you are a simple citizen of India, stick with me till the end and I'm pretty sure you will benefit from this video. Now let's start with the definition of the term student. That's a bit tricky to define. Allow me to clarify. There is no statutorily defined description for the term student in our constitution. This makes the process for exercising rights quite difficult on the part of student in India. The constitution doesn't attempt to provide any specific rights that are more student oriented to our country. But basically, the legal rights available to a citizen of India are available to a student in general, which makes it challenging for a student in India to exercise their rights in a proper way. With all being said, you may be wondering, bro, ये video बनाने की ज़रूरत ही क्या है? Well, it's because there are certain laws and freedoms that every student should be aware of. And so, without doing any further ado, let's jump into it. Legal rights 101 that every student should be aware of. First and foremost, discrimination. If a student believes that an educational institution or an educational authority, be it teachers, lecturers, professors or any staff of the school, college or university of the Union of India has acted in a discriminatory manner, be it physically or mentally, they may contact the student forum and file a complaint against the concerned authority. Now, the student forum will take actions as soon as possible to resolve the complaint. Now, details about the student forum demands an entirely different video. If you guys want me to make a detailed video on this topic, let me know in the comments down below. If I get right on response, I will surely look into it. Moving on, number 2, right to free speech and expression. As stated in Article 19 Section 2, you as a student can express whatever opinions you have in whatever way you want to without the fear of being censored. The freedom of speech without the possibility of government intervention is necessary to make such a democracy work. However, we can't use it as an excuse to badmouth your college or company without repercussions. Private institutions still reserve the right to terminate anyone for whatever reasons they like. Number 3, right to information. As stated in Article 19(1)(a), no authoritative figure can deny you any information on any grounds other than the fact that they currently do not know the information either. If any authority is not giving or he or she is not able to give any information, you can file an RTI to acquire your required information, which will be provided to you in the span of 28 days. Now, of course, exceptions exist, such as in case of covert operations and national secrets, but let's face it, as a student, such things do not matter anyway. Number 4, right to equality. As stated in Article 14, you as a student cannot be discriminated against by any authoritative figure on the basis of gender, background, religion or personal beliefs. Candidates that are competing against each other for admissions, as in case of college students, have the right to be equal. Any inequality between candidates should be rectified immediately. Number 5, right to education. As stated in Article 21(a), every child in India is entitled to education up until class 10 in any government supported school. The Indian government itself will cover school fees in the case of financial struggles on the part of the child's parent. This right ensures that every citizen receives the basic minimum education required. However, the Indian government will not cover the school fees if the child attends a non-government supported school. Number 6, right to life. As stated in Article 21, corporal punishment is deemed illegal by the Indian Constitution. Every student should be able to receive an education in an environment of freedom and dignity which is free from fear. No beating and humiliating, either be it physically or mentally, is allowed towards students. Civil suits and complaints must be filed in such cases. Now coming for some general rights. You can book a hotel room or move in with your boyfriend or girlfriend without any legal repercussions if the boy and girl are over 21 and 18 respectively. Now do keep in mind that the landlords have the right to refuse any offer for any reason. Be aware of this fact if you are looking to have a live-in relationship. Number 2, you cannot get arrested for possessing pornographic material. However, you can get arrested for selling or sharing it openly. Number 3, you can get arrested if you refuse a breath test, even if you aren't drunk. Now, give the breath test if you don't want to face a crazy amount of legal repercussions. Now, number 4, if you're found with more than 100 ml of alcohol in your blood, you can be arrested for drunk driving. Number 5, any individual, be it a student or just a simple citizen, can ask a hotel or restaurant for a drink of water whenever they please. Walk into the closest hotel and ask them for a glass of water if you are ever thirsty. You will end up saving some money too. You can use washrooms present in hotels or restaurants whenever you please. Well, that's it for today's video. I hope you gained a lot of information about the rights given to you that probably you didn't know earlier. Thanks for sticking with me until the end, and make sure you give it a thumbs up before you go. Let's aim for 30 more likes. Share it among your friends and let them know the rights given to them. Subscribe the channel for more weekly updates. Until then, stay hungry, stay curious, and finally, thanks for watching.